fever patients to ensure timely treatment. In the meantime, the Ondo State government has warned water producers in the state, urging them to comply with laid-down procedures and ensure the production of potable water for residents. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa spoke during a meeting with table and sachet water producers in Akure, the state capital. Our correspondent Zimwe Bemi reports as presented from our studios.
Amid growing concerns over the quality of water consumed by residents, the Ondo State government is stepping up its resolve to ensure that every drop of water produced and sold in the state meets acceptable health standards. At the heart of this push is a renewed partnership between the government and private water producers as stakeholders from across the 3 senatorial districts converge in Akure for a critical coordination meeting. The atmosphere was one of the shared responsibility, a call to action echoed by the State Ministry of Water Resources, which emphasized the need for stricter compliance with production guidelines. Addressing the gathering, the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Victoria Adetoye, applauded the efforts of the producers so far, but reminded them that access to potable water is not just a business, it's a public health imperative.
We are not working alone. We are going to work with all the local government. Mind you, I might not know something that is going on at Ibakoda or at Otepa, but your local government, which is the grassroots government, we identify where you are. Because the development if you want to construct road, you will use water. In agriculture, you will use water. In your different shops, commerce, you will use water.
Managing directors of the Ondo State Water Corporation and RUWASA stress that the government alone cannot shoulder the burden of water provision. They called on producers to embrace innovation, improve hygiene practices, and align with global safety standards.
We want to have a regulation and formulation of a regulation from the state as directed by the government. And that is the reason why we are brainstorming here together to ensure that when they are producing borehole, it should be far away from dockside, from sockaway, and from burial ground. So that we want to ensure that the water we are drinking in the state is safe.
Since all these days, now we want to regulate them.
And sachet water producers in the state, Stephen Kolawole, pledged the group's unwavering support and reaffirmed their commitment to safe water delivery.
This meeting further enlightened us of the ways by which we can do our water economy. Ministry of Water Resources in Ondo State is going to be a laudable one that will drive the water sector forward.
This meeting is more than a routine gathering. It's a signal of intent, a blueprint for a coordinated approach to regulation, monitoring, and enforcement to ensure that water producers play by the rules and prioritize public safety.
The transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, has disclosed that attacks on its infrastructure is increasing, noting that 42 vandalism incidents have been recorded so far in 2025, which affected a total of 178 transmission towers nationwide. The General Manager of Transmission Service at TCN, Mr. Ali Sharifa, who made this known in Kefi, Nasarawa State at a workshop organized for journalists covering the power sector, lamented that 2024 and 2025 have been the most trying times for TCN concerning vandalism of its transmission line infrastructure by non-state actors. According to him, the major effect of vandalism is the disruption of power supply across the Nigeria electricity supply industry, as the generated power from the generation station could not be wheeled to the distribution ends. Aside the activities of vandals, Sharifa added that natural disasters also hindered the free flow of electricity to the grid, as TCN recently recorded along Kenji-Birni-Kebbi 330 kV SC line. He, however, said that the company was reaching out to locals where the transmission lines were prone to vandalism, adding that they were also engaging with the Office of the National Security Advisor after a series of vandalism in 2024. More than 3 weeks after flood wreaked havoc in Mokwa local government area of Niger State, 2 more corpses have been recovered. The flood, which followed a torrential rainfall on May 29, killed over 200 people and displaced over 3,000 residents. More than 50 houses were also destroyed by the flood. The Niger State Emergency Management Agency made the development known in a statement in which the Director General of SEMA, Abdullahi Baba Ara, said the recovered corpses were decomposed beyond recognition. The Deputy Governor of Niger State, Yakubu Garba, who represented Governor Muhammad Bago at an event, disclosed that more than 700 people were still missing from the flood. Now to sports. The chairman of the National Sports Commission, NSC, Malam Shehu Diko, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to using sports as a tool for national development, youth empowerment, and job creation. Speaking on plans for the 2025 Nigeria University Games Association, NUGA, Diko described the event as a landmark initiative to discover and nurture young talents from grassroots communities across Nigeria. According to him, the event will bring together stakeholders from the sports and education sectors to discuss the roadmap for NUGA 2025. Diko, alongside other officials, emphasized the tournament's potential to transform sports development in the country. He urged participating universities to give their best and maintain discipline, emphasizing that the tournament could open global opportunities for the athletes. And that